Good morning. Hope you all slept well. We're going to be thinking about sleep a little bit this morning. This is the last of the sutras in the 130s that gives a specific suggestion about an object that you could focus on to bring tranquility to the mind. And we have seen a suggestion to direct the attitude in a certain way, a suggestion to lengthen the exhale, a suggestion to focus on the senses, then the idea of meditating on the space that is full of light and free from sorrow. On Tuesday we talked about meditating on a high being, a person who's established in wisdom. And this Sutra 138 says that we can gain insight by reflecting on our sleep and our dreams. We know when we have slept well, and I think that we're all aware of that. You know, we wake up and think, oh, it was a good sleep, or oh, it wasn't a good sleep, it's going to be a rough day. And every now and then we might have a dream that is provocative and we can think about it. So we can gain insights that way. I think this sutra is talking about a little bit more, rigorous examination of sleep and dreams. And I've never, to tell you the truth, used my sleep and my dreams as the object of my meditation, but it is possible. And this is an opportunity for me to talk to you about sleep a little bit. It's a subject that concerns all of us, and I have at least one student who has a Fitbit and actually tracks, like, oh, this was a good sleep, and didn't have good sleep, and it was deep sleep, and it makes a difference in our lives. And especially when our sleep is disturbed, we notice. So I'm going to talk about, just kind of riff on some thoughts about sleep. The first of which will inform this practice, which is that we need to work the physical body in order to sleep well. So I titled this Work Before Rest. So we're going to work the body a bit today. And then I'll also tell you some other ideas about sleep and what we do when we find ourselves sleepless in the night, which is a common problem. All right, so be ready to work the body a little bit. We're going to do some vinyasas, and I promise you a nice rest at the end of this. Let's begin in Samastiti, standing at the back of the mat, finding a good balanced foundation on both feet, ball of big toe, ball of little toe, middle of the heel. Feel a lift through the arches, through the legs, through the spine, to the crown of the head. Let the chin drop and the shoulders soften. Close the lips gently. Begin to breathe through the nose with a whispered ah in the throat, keeping the gaze steady and soft as we establish the Ujjayi breath. Feeling the inhale expand us from the top to the bottom. And the exhale, begin with an abdominal contraction and move up from the bottom to the top, following the movement of the diaphragm. Inhale, breathing in and down. And exhale, gathering and breathing up and out. Take a few more breaths. Let the breath lengthen. We do want to have an attentive, lengthened breath. No strain, but do support with the belly. Get those exhales as long as they can comfortably be. Now we'll work with a slightly different vinyasa for the Tadasana. keeping the gaze focused throughout. Notice the balance under your feet as we begin. And we're going to begin by just shifting the weight forward. We're going to begin by shifting the weight forward, then lifting the heels. The arms are going to come up to the front. So keeping the chin down. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Lift the arms and lift the heels up off of the mat. Stay there as you exhale and hug the belly in firmly towards the spine. Let the arms reach up. And then as you inhale, reach your heels back to the floor, stretching your heels and your fingertips away from each other. And then exhale, hug the belly in, lower the arms down the front, relax the shoulders, stand tall. And we'll do that 3 more times. Inhale, shift the weight forward onto the balls of the feet, then raise the heels as you lift the arms forward and up. Nice and active and long through the arms. Stay as you exhale and hug the belly in. And then inhale, reach the heels down to the floor. Stretch your fingertips up to the ceiling. Lift the breastbone. Feel the back arch a little bit. And exhale, hug the belly in. Lower the arms down the front. Find your balance front to back on the feet. 2 more times. Inhale, lift the arms forward and up as you shift the weight to the balls of the feet. Then raise the heels. Keep the gaze steady. And exhale, draw the belly back towards the spine. As you inhale, reach your heels down and your fingertips up, lifting the chest, arching the back. Chin is down. And exhale, hug the belly into the spine. Relax the arms down the front. Balance evenly on the front and the back of the foot. Do that 1 more time. Inhale, shift the weight forward as you raise the arms, lifting up to the balls of the feet. Stay and exhale. Firmly pull the belly into the spine. And inhale, lengthen the fingers to the ceiling, the heels to the floor. And exhale, bring the arms down the front. Stand balanced on the feet. Relax the breath. Soften the shoulders. Keep the gaze soft and steady. We'll take a vinyasa now with Uttanasana and Ardha Uttanasana, the forward bend and the half forward bend. I'm going to take the half forward bend with my arms forward and the back completely flat. If that's too much on your back and shoulders, you can keep your hands on your legs or place them on the lower back. You're going to feel in this first bit of the practice a lot of use of the back muscles. So do what feels okay for your back. Again, keeping the chin down and the gaze steady. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Hug the belly to exhale and bend all the way forward. Bring the hands comfortably towards the legs. Let the head hang. And then inhale halfway up. Flatten your back. Your arms can be up around your ears, or you can take them wide or behind your back. Exhale, hang down fully into the forward bend. Release completely. And inhale, arms come up, chest opens, lift all the way up to the top. And exhale, lower the arms down the front. Feel the belly hugging into the spine. 3 more times. Inhale, gaze steady as the arms come forward and up. Hug the belly with the exhale and bend forward, keeping the legs comfortably straight. Feeling your belly button pull up in towards the spine. Relax the neck. Inhale into the half forward bend. We want the back flat. Exhale, bend down and relax into the forward bend, head heavy. And inhale, lift up, flatten the back as you come up. Lift all the way to the top, keep the chin down, and exhale, hug the belly to the spine. Lower the arms down the sides. 2 more times. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Feel the chin staying down and the chest lifting and opening. Hug the belly in as you exhale and bend down. Legs are comfortably straight, so you can bend the knees a little bit as needed. Inhale to a flat back. Arms framing the ears or wide or on your back. Exhale, hug the belly, bend down, release into the forward bend. And inhale, sweep the arms forward, open the chest all the way up with a flat back. And exhale, arms down the front, feel the belly pull to the spine. We'll take it one more time. Inhale, arms forward and up. And hug the belly to the spine as you exhale and bend down. Inhale, halfway up with a flat back. And exhale, bend down. Release into gravity. Inhale, open the chest, arms up around the ears as you come to the top. And exhale, arms down to the sides. Make sure that the belly's pulling into the spine for the whole exhale. And then relax. Let the breath move at its own pace. Notice the sensations in the body. You worked the muscles, you worked the respiratory system. Observe. We always want to find a moment of rest between the postures so that we're beginning each new posture from a place of a resting heartbeat. We allow the breath to slow down. We allow the pulse to reach back down towards its resting rate. Taking these moments of rest as an opportunity to focus inward, which is one simple thing, not easy, but simple. If you're having a restless sleep because the mind is moving, you can bring the attention into the body and observe physical sensations. You practice doing that a lot during yoga, so you do have some skaras in that direction, which may help. Okay, we're going to do a vinyasa with the hero, the balancing hero, and an asymmetrical forward bend. If lifting up into that balancing hero, the one when we were flying with in the spring, if that is not possible or uncomfortable, just stay in the hero. You can work the back and open the front of the body quite well in the simple iteration of the hero. So no need to do the balance if that is distracting you. We start with the pelvis even, the right toes turned out, and the left foot stepped forward. Feel anchored through both feet. Remember, you can always take the front foot a little wider if you feel unsteady as we begin. Now when we move into the balance, if you prefer to just stay in the hero, please do that and stay for a breath there. With the inhale, raise the arms forward and up and bend the left knee. Now you can stay here, or if you like, as you exhale, tilt forward like a seesaw. Raise your right leg, stretch the arms out in front of you. Then inhale, seesaw the right foot back down to the floor. Open the chest. Everybody exhale, straighten the left leg and bend down. And then inhale, raise the arms, bend the left knee, lift back up into the hero pose. And exhale, arms down the front leg straight, hips square, and we're going to do it just like that 3 more times. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up as you bend the front knee. You can stay here or exhale into the balance. If you're having trouble balance, you might try the arms wide. Inhale, reach the foot down, bend the knee, stretch open with the chest, and everybody exhale, straighten the left leg and bend down to it. Inhale, raise the arms, bend the front knee, open up the chest, and exhale, arms down, front leg straight. 2 more times like that, please. Inhale, arms forward and up, bend the left knee. Exhale, strong in the belly as you go into the balance. reach the right foot down, open the chest, left knee is bent. And then straighten the left leg as you exhale and fold down to it. And inhale, lift up to the top, open the chest. And draw the belly to the spine as you exhale. Straighten the front leg and lower the arms. One last time. Inhale, arms forward and up and bend the front knee. And exhale into the balance. Inhale, reach the right foot down, open the chest. Exhale into the forward bend. Inhale, lift back up. Knee is bent, chest is lifted. And exhale, arms down, legs straight. Square the pelvis. Pause a moment. Relax the breath. Then take the left foot and bring it back to meet the right. Reestablish your Samastiti. Take a moment to rest here. Observing the sensations in the body. And notice the mind. Is it able to focus in or is it dispersed outward? Draw it back in. If it's moving outward, draw it back in. We're going to take the same sequence on the other side. Square the hips. Turn the left toes out and bring the right foot forward. Get yourself well balanced and steady on both feet. Then relax the arms down. Now, even though we're moving from one pose to the next each breath, keep your breath long. Try not to let it get fast. Keep a slow, regulated pace. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up as you bend the right knee. You may stay here or exhale, tilt up into the balance. Inhale, reach the left foot back down, open the chest, steady through both feet. And everybody exhale, straighten the right leg and bend down to it. Inhale, raise the arms, bend the right knee, lift the chest, feel your legs. Exhale, arms down, legs straight. Square the pelvis, relax the shoulders. 3 more times. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up, bend the right knee. And exhale, use the support of your belly as you go into the balance. Inhale, reach the left foot down, steady in both legs, chest lifted. Exhale, straighten the right leg and bend down to it. Inhale, lift back up, bend the front knee and open the chest. And exhale, arms down, legs straight. Stand firmly through both feet. Twice more. Inhale, raise the arms, bend the front knee. Exhale, draw the belly in, find your balance. Inhale, reach the left foot back down. Open the chest. Stretch your chest and your left heel away from each other. Exhale, straighten the right leg and bend down. Inhale, raise the arms, bend the knee, open the chest again, lift the chest off the belly. Exhale, arms down, front leg straight. One more time, slow the breath down. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up, bend the front knee. Exhale, firm the belly as you tilt into your balance. Inhale, return to the hero. Exhale, straighten the leg and bend forward. Inhale, lift up, bend the front knee, open the chest, square the hips. And exhale, arms down, front leg straight. Relax the breath. Return to Samastiti. Take a little rest. Let the breath flow at its own pace. Stand with attention, without tension. Draw the awareness into the body. There is plenty to observe. Start at the feet, find the balance. Notice sensations in the legs. Feel sensations around the pelvis, the lower back. Move up your back, feel your back and your belly. Notice what you feel. Chest and shoulders. Feel all the way out to your fingers. Notice sensations in the neck, the jaw, the face. And then you can bring your attention inside the body. Notice the subtler sensations of the breath, the circulation, the pulse. Notice your digestive system. Okay, let's take a counter pose. We're going to move 4 times in succession through the half squat. So we will not bring the arms down after every repetition. We're just going to move right through it. This will get your heartbeat increased. Try to continue to lengthen the exhale and keep the breath smooth, even as the heart rate elevates a little bit. With the inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Nice and active through the arms. Exhale, draw the belly in and bend the knees. Fold down. Hips comfortably low, knees comfortably bent. Inhale, arms up, chest open. Push up through the legs. And do it 3 more times. Exhale, fold down over bent knees. Relax the upper back for the rounding of the spine. And inhale, open the chest. Push through the legs, lift up. Twice more. Exhale, bend down. And inhale, open up to the top. Keep the breath smooth. 1 more time. And exhale, arms down the front. Relax the breath. Be present. Relax the body. Now, interestingly, it is by focusing the mind, bringing the mind to one point, that we rest the mind. So it does take some discipline to do that, but that's the path towards the mind being at rest. And please remember, at any time, the breath is a point of focus that you can use to calm the mind down. So here's a sleep tip. or actually a tip for any time the mind gets moving, is that you can simply count the breaths. Start by counting up to 4. Inhale, exhale, that's 1. Inhale, exhale, that's 2. Inhale, exhale, that's 3. Inhale, exhale, that's 4. And just start over every time you get to 4. Or start over any time you realize that you've lost count. And once you get that, you can increase your count to 10 breaths. Same thing though, don't try to figure out where you were in the count if you lost your place. Just go back to 1 and start from fresh. So that is a very simple mind-focusing technique, which you can use if you're having a restless night. All right, we're going to do a vinyasa with the twisted triangle, starting with the legs wide. A little different from the way you're used to doing this. We're going to add a forward bend. So we begin with the legs wide, feet parallel to each other, chest open. Keep the chin down as you inhale, raise the arms forward and up. And with the exhale, bend down the center. Be sure the belly's pulling in. And then we're going to stay with the inhale. Let the chest fill. And exhale, twist. Bring your right hand over to your left leg or foot. Reach up with the left arm and stay while you inhale. Then exhale, bend down to the center. You're back to the forward bend. Relax the neck and stay with the inhale. Then exhale, we're twisting to the right side. The left foot coming over to the right foot or leg. Right arm is up and stay while you inhale in the twist. And then exhale, release to the center. Let your head be heavy on your spine. And with the inhale, sweep the arms forward and lift yourself up to the top. Remember the chin is down. And exhale, draw the belly into the spine. Lower the arms down the front. We'll do that sequence 3 more times. Inhale, arms forward and up. And exhale, pull the belly in, bend down. Stay and inhale. Then exhale, right hand to the left foot or leg, left arm to the ceiling, and stay while you inhale. Exhale, and down to the center, relax the neck, head is hanging, stay while you inhale. And exhale, twist the other way. Right arm up to the ceiling, look up and stay while you inhale. And exhale, bend down the center, relax the neck and shoulders. Then inhale, lift up to the top. Keep your chin down, use your back muscles as you come up. Exhale from the belly and lower the arms down the front. 2 more times. Inhale, arms forward and up, chin stays down. And exhale, bend forward. Stay for the inhale. And twist to the left leg on your exhale. And stay while you inhale. Exhale, bend down the front. And stay while you inhale. Exhale, twist to the right leg, turn the chest and look up. And stay while you inhale. Exhale, bend down to the center. Relax in the center. And then inhale, reach the arms forward. Flatten your back as you come up. The chin stays down. Pull the belly to the spine as you exhale. Lower the arms down the front. 1 more repetition. Inhale, arms forward and up. Keep the breath long and smooth. And exhale, pull the belly in and bend down. Stay while you inhale. And exhale, twist to the left leg. And stay while you inhale. Exhale, bend down the center. Stay and inhale. Be sure you're filling your chest. Exhale, twist over to the right side. And stay with the inhale. And exhale, bend down on the front. Inhale, reach the arms forward and open the chest. Come all the way up to the top. And exhale, arms down the front. Relax the shoulders and step the feet back into Samasthiti. Equal balance under your feet. Relax the breath as you scan through the body. So it's very important to move the body, to get some physical exercise, do some physical work during the day. If you sit at a desk all day, you will feel tired. It is tiring and exhausting, but the body may not be tired enough to sleep. So make sure you move, and as you know, I love walking. Walking is great exercise, so try to get outside and walk every day. We're going to do a vinyasa. The vinyasa will have an up dog and a down dog in it. Come back down onto your knees towards the back of your mat. If you are able to bend your knees enough and tuck your toes under to sit on your heels and stretch your toes out, you can come to this position between each repetition. If this doesn't work, if it's too much for the knees, you can always just stay standing upright on the knees. After the upward dog, we're going to bring ourselves all the way down to the floor and then stretch the arms forward. So it's going to be like a long cobra. With the inhale, stretch up high onto the knees, raise the arms and open the chest. With the exhale, pull the belly in. We're going all the way down to the floor, extending the arms very fully in front, and then inhaling to upward dog, which means drop the hips down, lift the chest up, pull the shoulders away from the ears. Pull your belly in and exhale, slowly go down to the floor, and then inhale, slide your hands forward and raise your chest. Exhale, lower your forehead down to the floor, and inhale, back to upward dog, hands under the shoulders, lift the chest. Exhale to downward dog, tuck your toes under, push your hands against the floor and raise the sit bones to the ceiling. Then inhale, knees to the floor. Exhale, round the hips back to the heels, relax the arms. And inhale, lift the arms and the chest, stand up tall and open the chest. Exhale, if you like, lower down onto your heels and everybody lower the arms. That's the vinyasa. Do it 3 more times. Again, as we're moving, try not to rush and keep the breath as smooth as long as you can. Inhale, raise the arms forward and down. Stretch up and open the whole front body. And exhale, bend down. Come all the way forward, extend the arms fully. And inhale, sweep through into the upward dog. Open the chest, drop the hips. Pull your shoulders down away from the ears. Exhale, lower yourself all the way down to the floor. And then inhale, stretch the arms forward and raise the breastbone up off of the mat. Exhale, lower all the way down to the floor. And inhale back into upward dog. Exhale to downward dog. And inhale, knees to the floor. Exhale, pull the belly in and bring your hips back to your heels. Relax your arms. Inhale, stand up tall onto the knees. Open the chest. Exhale, lower the arms, and if you like, sit back down onto the heels. We'll do it twice more. Inhale, arms forward and up. Open the front body. And exhale, bend forward all the way to the floor. Arms stretch far out in front of you. And inhale, upward dog. Open chest, drop the hips, shoulders down. Exhale, lower to the floor, forehead down. And inhale, arms forward and lift the chest. Exhale, forehead to the floor, all the way down. And inhale, upward facing dog. Make sure your shoulders are pulling away from your ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, knees to the floor. Exhale, round the hips back to the heels. Relax the upper body. And inhale, stand up high on the knees. Stretch the front body. Exhale, sit down and lower the arms. One more time. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up and open the chest. Exhale, pull the belly in, bend down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale from the belly, lower down to the mat. Inhale, raise the chest, pull the shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, forehead down, relax the shoulders. Inhale, back to upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And inhale, knees to the floor. Exhale, bring the hips back to the heels. And inhale, stand up tall on the knees, open the chest. And exhale, lower the arms. Sit down on the heels if you like. Relax the control of the breath. As you're ready, let's come down to rest on the back. Rest comfortably on your back. That was a lot of back bending. If your lower back wants to stretch, bring your knees into your chest. And then just rest wherever you're comfortable. Let the breath slow down. So in addition to that being a lot of back bending, it was a new, or at least new-ish, sequence for you. Vinyasa means a sequence of events. And perhaps you noticed that it was a bit challenging physically, but perhaps you also had the experience of it being a bit challenging mentally, just to remember that sequence. And I know that it came fast. That's fine. If it went well for you, then good. And if it was challenging, then fine, because I'm making a point, which is that when something is unexpected or not exactly what we're used to, it is, at very least, it gets our attention, and it can be disruptive or distracting. So for a good sleep, really very helpful for your body and your mind to be able to anticipate what's coming. In other words, to keep a good regular schedule. If the schedule is very varied from day to day, that will make it harder for the mind to settle down. But you can train the mind very well that if it knows when it's going to sleep and it knows when it's waking up, that stability in schedule is helpful for a good sleep. So just check in with your lower back. Again, if there's any tightness there, you can bring the knees to the chest again. We're going to do another vinyasa. This is a combination of the pelvic lift and the legs lifting up and then scissoring wide. Watch the moment of transition when we're bringing the feet down to the floor and up off of the floor. That always happens on an exhale, and I want you to be very sure that you're using your abdominal muscles to support those transitions. So we'll begin with Dvipadipedam. The legs are bent, feet in line with the sit bones, arms down at the sides. We're going to lift into the pose and then stay for a breath there. So again, as you're staying, use your abdominal muscles to support your back. With the inhale, lift the arms and raise the hips up off of the floor. And then we're going to stay here and exhale. Really engage the belly. Press firmly through your feet. You can engage the buttocks. And then stay while you inhale. As you open your chest, you want to keep the lower body strong and supportive. Then with the exhale, we're bringing the arms and the hips down and go a little faster than usual because I want you to bring your knees into your chest at the end of that exhale. And then inhale, stretch your legs up towards the ceiling. Put your hands on your legs. Exhale, take the legs out wide like a scissor. You can put the hands in between the thighs or on the outside. Inhale, stretch the legs back up into the center, feet come to touch. And then exhale, bend your knees and keep using your belly as you bring your feet back down to the floor. So that's one round of the vinyasa. Inhale, raise the hips, stretch the arms up and back. Strong in the belly and the buttocks and the legs as you exhale here. And stay and inhale. Fill the chest, but stay steady in the lower body. Exhale, bring the hips and arms down and save a little bit of that exhale to get your feet up off of the floor. Knees into the chest. Then inhale, stretch the legs long. Feet to the ceiling. Hands are supporting on the legs. Exhale, scissor the legs out wide. And inhale, stretch the feet back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knees and save a little bit of that exhale to bring the feet back down to the floor. You can put one foot down and then the other, that's fine. Twice more. Inhale, raise the hips and the arms. Stay and exhale, steady through the lower body. Stay and inhale and open the chest. Exhale, hips and arms come down, strong in the belly, and at the end of the exhale, lift the feet up off of the mat. Then inhale, extend the legs, reach the feet to the ceiling, and exhale, scissor the legs out wide. Inhale, reach the feet back together up to the ceiling, and exhale, bend the knees and bring the feet down to the floor with the exhale, and we'll do that one more time. Inhale, raise the hips and the arms. Stay and exhale. And stay and inhale. Roll down and lower the arms with exhale and bring the knees into the chest at the end of the exhale. And then inhale, extend the legs up to the ceiling. Exhale, scissor them out wide. And inhale, extend the legs to the ceiling. Then exhale, bend your knees. And lower them down to the floor at the end of the exhale. And relax. Feel free to bring the knees into the chest if that's what your back is asking for. Relax the control of the breath. And move into a twist. I'm going to guide you through a version where the top leg is straight. If that's too much, feel free to keep the top leg bent when we go to the twist. As you inhale, straighten your left leg out onto the floor. And then exhale, bring the right knee into the chest. Inhale, straighten the right leg up to the ceiling, and exhale, take your straight right leg over to the floor on the left. Now use your left hand on your right foot or legs, reach the right arm out to the side, and then stay for 4 breaths. Inhale, breathing into the chest, then down to the belly. And exhale, pulling the belly in, breathing out from the bottom to the top. Do 3 more breaths. Remember, your knee can be bent, your right knee can be bent if that's better for you. Now we're going to inhale and straighten the right leg up to the ceiling. And exhale, bend the right knee to the chest. Stay as you are and inhale. And exhale, bring the left knee into the chest. And with the inhale, move into Asana. Straighten the elbows, move the knees away. And exhale, pull the belly to the spine and the thighs to the belly. 3 more times. Inhale, open the chest, breathe from the chest to the belly. Exhale, engage the belly, breathe out from the belly to the chest, squeeze the thighs in towards the belly. 2 more. Inhale, breathe in and down. Exhale, breathe out and up. Last repetition. And then bring both feet down to the floor with the knees bent. And relax a moment there. Then with an inhale, extend the right leg straight out onto the floor. Exhale, bring the left knee into the chest. Inhale and straighten the left leg to the ceiling. And then exhale, bring the left foot over to the floor on the right or bend the knee. And 4 breaths in the twist. Inhaling, breathing from the top to the bottom. And exhale from the bottom to the top. Do 3 more breaths at your own pace. Focus on the flow of the breath. And inhale and straighten the left leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, bend the left knee to the chest. Stay as you are and inhale. Exhale, bring both knees into the chest. And 4 more Apanasana. Inhale, moving the knees away from the chest as you fill. Exhale, pulling the knees in towards the chest as you empty. Three more breaths on your own. When you're ready, please roll over onto your side and then come up into a hands and knees position. We're going to do a variation of Chakravakasana. This variation takes a lot of balance and concentration. On the inhale portion of the pose, when we're lifting the chest forward, we're also going to raise one arm in the opposite leg and try to keep the spine really centered as we do that. On the exhale portion, we go back to the child's pose as usual. Okay? So we begin with the hands under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. Keeping the spine and pelvis as steady as possible, inhale and reach the left arm forward, the right leg out behind you. Open the chest and lengthen the front of the body. Then exhale, lower the hand and the knee and move your hips back to the heels in child's pose. As you come up, raise the right arm and the left leg. Reach away from the center. And exhale, knee and hand back to the floor and return to child's pose. Inhale again, left arm and right leg. Reach away from the center. Keep yourself as balanced as possible. And exhale, hand and knee back down. Move back to the heels. Inhale, reach with the right arm and the left leg. Stretch away from the center. And exhale, return to the child's pose. We're going to try it twice more with each set. If it's too much to do the arm and the leg, just try one or the other. Inhale, left arm and right leg. And exhale, back to child's pose. Inhale, right arm and left leg, extend away from the center. Our idea is to stretch the front of the body. Exhale, move the hips back to the heels. One more set. Inhale, left arm and right leg. And exhale, child's pose. Inhale, right arm and left leg. Stretch away from the center. And exhale, child's pose. Now for regular Apanasana, inhale, Chakravakasana. Inhale, lift up onto all fours. Draw the breastbone forward. Exhale, pull the belly to the spine, tuck your tail, let your head and your arms drop down towards the floor. Again, inhale, Lift forward, open the front of the body without collapsing into the lower back. Exhale, pull the tail under and soften the upper body so we don't overstretch the upper back. Relax the neck. Do it twice more. Inhale, slowly open the chest. And exhale, slowly stretch the lower back, relax the neck. Last time. Take a moment in the child's pose. As you're ready, we'll come over onto the back. If your back feels fine, you can go straight into Shavasana here. You can stretch out the legs. If your back still wants a little stretch, just bring the knees into the chest and do 4 more repetitions of Apanasana. As you're ready, stretch out onto the back. Extend the legs. As always, if there's discomfort in the lower back when you stretch the legs straight out, you can take a rolled up blanket or a rolled up yoga mat and put it underneath your knees. Make sure that the neck feels comfortable. You can place something beneath the head. We want the legs slightly separated. The thighs rolling out naturally. The arms at the side wider than the mat. Palms turned up. Find an opening in the shoulder blades and notice how this opens the chest. Take a scan, notice if there's anything that needs to be adjusted. And then settle into a position where you can remain completely still for the next 5 minutes or so for the Shavasana. Breath is moving in and out of the body at its own pace. Mind attentive, focused inward. Remember, the way that we rest the mind is by bringing it to one point and training it to stay still and focused on that one point. Feel the body at rest. Draw the mind into the experience of the body. Being relaxed and present in one place, right at this very moment. Begin to prepare for movement. Gently rousing the body, small movements first and then moving into a stretch. Lengthen out long, reach the arms overhead if you like, and stretch from your fingers to your toes. Now as you're ready, turn to the right side, curl your knees into your chest, and pause for a moment there. And then transition up into a seated position. Find a good support beneath the sit bones. Find a posture that will allow the spine to be lengthened. Relax the hips as much as possible. If you're sitting cross-legged and your hips bother you, try putting a blanket underneath your knees. Make sure that whatever posture you've chosen allows your spine to be tall and lifted. We want the front of the body to be open so we can breathe freely. We're going to work with alternate nostril breathing again. On Tuesday we did alternate nostril inhale. Today we'll do exhale. This is a calming pranayama, so if another possibility for enhanced sleep is to do a little gentle yoga practice and a calming pranayama in the evening. The right hand, index and middle finger are folded down. We're going to valve the nose on the exhales today. So with the hand staying in that position, lower the right hand onto the knee, and it will be there every time we inhale. The exhales will be through alternate nostrils. We're going to do 6 rounds, which will be about 5 minutes of breathing. I will count the rounds, so you just concentrate on the technique. Begin by a gentle ujjayi inhale. And then lift the hand and we're going to exhale out through the left nostril. Slow, long, smooth thread of breath out. At the end of the exhale, pause as you lower the hand. And then stay and inhale, ujjayi. And pause to lift the hand and exhale out through the right. Draw that exhale out long without creating strain. Pause, lower the hand, and inhale ujjayi. Pause to lift the hand and exhale out through the left. You can partially block the left nostril by placing the ring finger up on the cartilage, closing that hole down a little bit. Pause to lower the hand and inhale ujjayi. Pause as you lift your hand and exhale out through the right, partially blocking the right nostril by pressing gently on the cartilage, closing the nostril down just slightly. And lower the hand. And inhale, Ujjayi. Pause, then lift the hand, exhale, left. Only use the partial blocking of the nostril if that is helpful towards lengthening the breath. Pause to lower the hand and inhale, Ujjayi. Pause to lift the hand and exhale, right. I'm going to do 3 more rounds and let you do that on your own. I'll keep count. So the inhales are Ujjayi. Pause when you're moving the hand, and the exhale alternately from the left to the right. Keep the breath slow and soft. We're in the final round now, so the pranayama will complete with an exhale out through the right nostril when you get there. When you're done with the pranayama, press both hands down, relax the flow of the breath. Do a small meditation with the natural breath. I'd like you to try that technique that I mentioned where you simply count the breath. So the breath is both the inhale and the exhale, and you're silently noting inhale, exhale, that's 1. Inhale, exhale, that's 2. Counting up to 4 breaths and then start over again. If you lose count, return to 1. Immediately as soon as you notice you've lost count, return to 1. Notice where your mind is. Are you still counting? Do you know which breath it is? That technique can be used anytime you want to try a short meditation, and it can be used to slow a busy mind in the night. And if getting all the way to 4 is easy, then you can extend the challenge and try to get all the way to 10. In either case, don't disturb the mind by trying to figure out where you are if you get lost. Bring yourself right back to 1 and start over. Prepare to emerge from this meditation, noticing yourself sitting in this space. As you're ready, open the eyes up. I have one more little Ayurvedic tidbit about sleep. In Ayurveda, the day is broken up into segments, and based on the different energy that predominates at different times of day, Ayurveda suggests that you go to bed by 10 and that you wake up by 6. So that's a nice 8-hour window from 10 to 6. Part of the reason for that is that from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. is Pitta time. So if you start to stay awake into that time, you might get a second wind, and then it's hard to settle down. And also, you may notice, observe this, from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. is the Vata time, and Vata is the air and space related dosha. So if you are not sleeping well and you wake up around 2 or 3 a.m., you're going to notice the mind going, and that's the Vata predominating. So Vata needs steadiness, predictability, and routine, and going to sleep and eating at regular times are very helpful. I also very often use chanting to slow my mind down if I'm having trouble sleeping. And some of you may have chants that you know and have access to. I don't know that you all do. So I thought maybe next week we'll do a little very simple chanting with bija mantras that would be like one syllable, something like Lam. Nothing complex, no ups and downs or fancy words. But it's nice to have something like that also to draw on as a resource. So next week we'll do bija mantras, and in the meantime, hope you all get lots of good sleep and lots of good exercise to support it. Try that counting technique, and let me know first of all if you understand the way I explained it, and then how it's working for you. Okay. Namaste. And if you're in Rensselaerville and want to come see people in person, we're going to meet at the pavilion at the playground at 6:30 tonight. Bring a chair, bring your face covering, and we'll talk about the fall. Okay. Thanks, everybody.